Hello, Nona here at my craft table. We live in an end condo and we have a wall right outside our door that when we moved in already had a cement nail in the wall, which is a perfect place for a swag, which we always put up a real pretty one at Christmas. So I decided it was a good time to make a Valentine swag. So what I have here is a sign that everything is from Dollar Tree, that I got at Dollar Tree. It's just a tag board. I'm going to use the back side. I have some Christmas tree left over from Christmas. Now, if I had thought about it, I would have gotten a white Christmas tree from Dollar Tree, but I didn't think about it. Hindsight's 2020. So I'm going to take this outside and I'm going to spray it white with my Rust-Oleum Painter's 2-time Ultra Cover Paint and Primer White Gloss. But first I'm going to paint my board white with my American Decor chalky paint white. All right. The other things that I have here, of course, I have a paintbrush to paint my board white. I have some zip ties. I have my glue gun, my big glue gun for this project. I have some finger protectors. I have some tools to hold down whatever I'm gonna put on my swag, some needle nose pliers, some clips that I'm gonna use to hold the things down on the swag. I have some, I have two foldovers, including the end that has this wire thing that I'm hoping I can attach it to the board with. And then I have just lots of Valentine supplies. I try not to overbuy for things because I don't have a lot of room to keep my supplies, so I try not to overbuy, but I went a little overboard for Valentine's Day. So I have some roses that are left over and I'm just gonna take them off of the stems. Like I have these red roses and pink roses. I have this that I'm gonna try and use the love sign off of. I have all kinds of felt hearts of different sizes. I have some puffy hearts. I have some hearts with glitter with jewels on the inside. I have two of these hearts that I used. They came with four and they were in a ribbon. They were attached with a ribbon. I've used the other ones for something else, so I'm going to try and use those. I have this beautiful ribbon that has hearts in it. I think it's real pretty. I'm going to try and use some of that. I have just all kinds of things. Oh, I have all kinds of picks. Here I have the puffy pink picks with the word love on the picks. I have these big red picks. I have these kind of picks. You know, I always get more out than what I really need. I have smaller pink heart picks. I have smaller red picks, heart picks. I have these chalkboard tags. I just have all kinds of things here. So I don't really know how I'm gonna put it together. I have some ideas, but what I'm gonna do is first I'm gonna paint this. Then I'm gonna take the green outside and paint and spray paint it white, and then I'll be back and I'm gonna do it on mute so that I can do a voiceover and do a fast forward, because I really don't know how it's all going to work out. And so I will be back shortly. All right, that was a little bit more of a challenge than I had anticipated. If I didn't say this before, I'm Nona. This is my channel, Nona's Here. If you've been here before, welcome back. If this is your first time here, welcome. I'm so glad you decided to join us. If you have not yet subscribed, please do so. I do post every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. I do subscription box unboxings, crafts, makeup and skincare, all kinds of things I'm sure you would find fun and interesting. Today, this is a Valentine's craft. It is all from Dollar Tree, and I'm trying to do a swag. The first thing I've done is I have painted this board that I got at Dollar Tree. I did it with my chalk paint. It only took one coat. And then I used what I had left over of my green fir branches. I painted it white with spray paint. Now today is a very overcast, drizzly day in Pensacola. So I took it out on the balcony and I spread out a Dollar Tree tablecloth and I gave it 2 coats. I still see a little bit of green, but I think I got it good enough sprayed white that you won't see the green. Like I said before, if I had been smart, I would have gotten a white Christmas tree to do this, but I didn't. It took a really long time to dry. I did bring it inside to dry, and then I got smart and used my heat gun. It's still a little bit sticky, but I think I can work with it. I have a whole bunch of Valentine decorations to put on it. So I am now going to get started putting it together. I am going on mute, and I will fast forward because I'm not really sure how this is going to work out. I've pulled out my branches. I've doubled this and made it flat on the back and pulled out branches on the front, which I'm gonna pull out more. And I'm gonna try and attach it with this wire thing at the top, and there's still a hole in the top of the board. So I'm gonna try and attach it, and we'll see how it goes. So now I have finished decorating my swag, and you may have noticed that I pick it up several times and look at it from all directions to make sure I've covered the swag from all sides. Now I am attempting to make my bow, and the only way I know how to make it is to fold it over, but this ribbon has a shiny good side and a plain side, so every time I make a loop I have to twist it over, and I have a zip tag laying underneath it, and I will cinch it together in the middle using the zip tag. And so I'm trying to loop it 3 times on each side to make a bow, and you will see that my zip tag is not exactly in the middle, so when I finish I end up with one side with 3 big loops and one side with 3 smaller loops, but it turns out perfect, just like I had planned it that way, because the big loops can go on the top of the swag and the smaller loops can go towards the bottom, towards the swag, and it works out very well, because like I say, you can be great at bow making or beautiful, and I am not great at bow making. But it worked out, because in art there are no mistakes, there are only opportunities. I did prop my board up on my tub of white chalk paint so that it propped up so that I could look at it rather than looking on it as a flat surface. I looked at it on a slanted surface, and that definitely helped. So here I am, I'm still working on my bow. This takes a long time, and I want to leave a tail. And that's basically how I made the swag. I was very pleased with it, and in just a moment we'll take a look at it hanging up in the hallway outside my door. I hope you enjoyed this. If so, please be sure and give me a thumbs up and comment and share the video if you think you have some friends or family that would enjoy a craft like this. See there, I'm cinching it together and it's not in the middle, but that's okay. And I hope to see you next time. Thanks so much for visiting, and remember, be kind to everyone, because there are a lot of crazies out there. And here we have the swag hanging up outside our door. I think it looks lovely. I'm very pleased with it.